こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆきです。9月11日のセッションリキャップ、スコットのWEBセミナー取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょう。
And don't forget today, for those of you who are across the pond, I'm doing a webinar for all of the fast trackers today. And all fast trackers are invited to join it, but it is primarily for the Aussie and Kiwi boys and girls because they never get their time of day is so opposite of ours. They never get to have a live session. So we're having one for them. Everybody that is a fast tracker is welcome to join it, but remember, it is not for you, it is for them. All right? So, yeah, when the traders are here, that's what creates volatility and also creates movement. Right? Well, that's because you can't learn it from a CD. The only way to learn it is in a live environment. That's it. Right? The only way to learn it. But if you're a fast tracker, you get a download for 3 days of all the information, and then you spend another year. You spend the next year applying it in the market. If you're not a fast tracker, then you spend a year trying to absorb the information a little bit at a time. Right? All right, so let's do the announcement here. I mean, the session recap. We're going to start over here in the euro. Exactly what we're looking at on that currency is what's just happened here. A retracement up to the upside and find sellers. They're not through go and find sellers. Why do we know that? Because we have a set of twins here. When we get up to here, this is the line of demarcation. They have to talk to us. They either have to sell it off or they got to break hook and go to the upside. Since we got PSRs to the upside and to the downside, we're ready for either way it goes. So the opportunity to the upside is right there, back up to 33.50 area right here.
まずはユーロドルからですね。240分チャート見ています。で、今ちょうどセットオフトゥインって言ってましたけども、このツインキャンドルですよね。含み線、板木線とか日本語では言いますけど、これが出ているためリトレース、してきそうですねということですね。このなんていうんですか、この売りたいですよねと。で、このトレンドラインにぶつかって跳ね返るか、ここをブレイクフック&ゴーしていくかのどちらかを選んでやっていきたいですよねということです。で、ブレイクフック&ゴーしたらこのエリア3350エリアまでまた買っていきたいですよねということを言っています。
Sell to the downside, they've taken this target out and they've taken this target out, so the next target is here. So we got a big move to the downside right here on the euro. I would love to take that trade.
で、もし売りの場合ですよね。売りの場合でしたら、もうこのターゲットはもう終わっています。で、このターゲットも終わっています。次はこのターゲットですね。すごく大きなスペースがあるので狙っていきたいねということを言っています。
It's going to exceed its ATR, however. Its ATR is only 80 pips, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 T30s. So the 210 pip move to the downside, of which the euro only does 80. All right. So you immediately know that it's going to be a 2-day trade to the downside if it would happen. All right. Is that all right? How long can you stay in a trade that goes your way? Here was a 2-day trade to the downside. How did everybody do who hung in that one? They did fine. See? So same thing here. Might be a 3-day trade. Yeah. So we'll look for that opportunity once we get the crash up here. So we're going to be a seller up here, right there, and we're going to be a buyer up here above 3,300. All right. Yeah, that's exactly right, Jonathan. We're not position traders, but if it keeps going our way, we'll take it. All right, British pound showing us a rectangle. We're looking for a top up here at 57.89, but we got a day chart top here. The day chart top is going to be tough. All right, but it is a two-part trade if it works, okay? It's this whole thing right here bisected by the day chart bottom, all right? So we're looking for that trade. We got a pole working right here. The pole says we're going to do that, and that would end up right up in here. So the statistical probability. So all you care about is the recording, all right? So we'll have it here. All right, we're looking for this big opportunity up here. Once we break out of here, break, hook, and go, we're looking for this big, huge opportunity here. And this could go all day, don't forget. So it could climb up the hill just like it did yesterday. Climbed up the hill all day long right to there. All right. So there we go. All right.
ちょっと次 OG ドルですね。なんだか固まってしまったらしくて、ちょっとうまく取れてなかったらしいんですけど、OG ドルからいきたいと思います。で、OG ドルはもうクライムアップフェルって言ってて、この丘を登るようにずっと上がってきてて、次はこのレジスタンスですよね。ブレイクフック&ゴーでこの大きなスペースを買っていきたいよねってことを言っています。
Looking for a target of 94.35. Euro pound. Euro pound took our targets out to the pip. As you see, it was the R3, R5 on the last wave. They took that out. We still have a top up here that we could go to. Let's take this up a little higher here, up to the 360 and see what it looks like. Let's go to a day chart, see what it looks like. All right, so we can see, I'm up on a day chart. We see this is really the top. All right. So they could make this move. If they do make this move, we're going up to 133.95. We will make that trade. All right. If they prove that they can do it. Right now they've proven they can get to the top. All right. They need to square up this candle, so more than likely we'll have a pullback and then a bounce here, which will give us this trade one more time again. All right.
ユーロポンドですね。ちょっと音が先に行ってしまってるんですが、ここにトップがありますということですね。で、このトップをちゃんと超えてきたら、このスペース、狙っていきたいねということを言っています。
So either way we'll do it. All right. So, yen.
まあその前にこのスクエアアップキャンドルですよねが直近であるので、ここに戻ってきてからの買いっていう風にやっていきたいですよねってことを言ってます。
Yen, same thing. We got a big opportunity up in here. We do need to square up these candles also. We haven't squared this one up down here. Come on, draw. We need to square this candle up here. So if it comes back down here and bounces, I'm really interested in that trade right there. A break hook can go up here. I'm interested also. So where would we do this at? Okay. Well, first of all, the pullback would have to come back into the 157 area right there, and then a break hook can go above 157. After the pullback, you would double your position again. After the pullback.
ポンド円ですね。ごめんなさい。そうですね。ポンド円ですね。ポンド円は一回戻ってきてからスクエアアップキャンドルなどここにありますし、一回リトレースしてからの買いでいきたいですよねってことを言ってます。
So double your position above one, right about where we are right now, by the way, but not now. Need a pullback. You gotta have a pullback in order to do it. So there we go. And New Zealand. All right, New Zealand. We've gone to target. Nice little trade for those who do. Yeah. We're looking for the continuation up to the 81.04. We are pulling back right now, so we're going to be very interested in this. We have a couple of candles that need to be squared up here, so let's take a look and see if we get this. It's a little higher right here, and we're going to look for them to sell off up here. So a little pullback, and we want this trade right here. All right, Aussie yen.
9ドルですね。9ドルは戻ってきてリトレースしてからの買いでいきたいねってことを言ってます。
Aussie yen has pulled back where we wanted to. Remember, we were looking for the 50%. We said we'll start looking at the 50%. See why we didn't take the sell limit, the buy limit right there? Because we got a better price. You know, we said don't take it on the buy limit. We'll let it pull back. We may get it all the way back down to here. We have now gotten it back here. If we get a bounce, we're looking for that trade right there. So I don't want to miss that trade. So bounce here, we're looking for 94.16. Remember, it's got an Aussie in it, so we can do it all day long. All right. So very interested in that buy right about now. Anytime from now on, I'm looking for the buy to the upside. Yep.
OG 円ですね。これ10分チャートなんですけども、このフィブ引いて 50% で、跳ね返ると思ってたんですが、このダブルボトムまで来そうですよね。そしたらこのサポートでの買いっていうのにとても興味がありますということで、このスペース、取っていきたいよねということを言ってます。
Euro pound. Euro pound, we're interested in the euro pound if it can break above the 84.54. If it breaks above the 84.54, we're looking to come all the way back up to 85.87. So it's 130 pips up there. We'll take it all week to get there. Hang on to that trade if you get it. Euro Aussie, take it up to 240 and auto scale it. Take a look. Wow, really do it. We doing this chart too. Right? Everybody see why this trade worked here? Nothing but a wide open space. Okay, this is a bottom down here. If we break below here, we got another wide open space down here. So we're looking to do that. We're working a little channel here, and we're looking to come down to a break of 42.40, and we're looking to go down to 40.89. So it's a big trade potential here, folks. So don't miss that trade if it happens.
ユーロポンドは特になくて、次ユーロ OG 見てみます。240分チャートですね。で、ここを大きく取りましたよねってことですよね。で、次っていうのはここのチャンネルの下までこのサポート割ってきたらこのチャンネルの下サポートありますし、ここまで打っていきたいね。大きなスペースなので絶対取っていきたいねということを言ってます。
Yeah, but it's got to break. If it doesn't break, there's nothing here. Let me take that one fib off of it. Extra. All right, so we're coming down. We're looking for 40.89. Euro CAD. Make sure I got the arrow on there first. So we're looking for the sell-off to the downside here. EuroCAD. All right, if it makes a turn here, go up to 240 again. We're in a downtrend. As you can see, we got a big bottom here. All right. Never really made the head and shoulders up here, so we could actually get a move up here like this to build a head and shoulders. Did they see that? That's a very real possibility there. All right. We are broken this neckline though. If this was the shoulder, it's a very little one compared to this one. But if that is, then we've already broken the neckline. We're officially a seller here, and we're looking for this opportunity right down here. So below the 3,700 and these bottoms right in here, you're going to be looking for the trade down in here. Right? The tools on the chart, please, Barbara.
ユーロカナダですね。240分チャートです。ヘッド&ショルダーになる可能性があるなと見ています。で、この右肩っていうのを抜けてきたら買いなんですけども、上がってきて買いなんですけども、今はこのネックラインを割ってきましたよねってことを言っています。なので、このサポート抜けてきたらこのスペースですよね、取っていきたいねってことを言ってます。
Canyon. Alright, we're waiting for the pullback. We're getting one. Nice. Come on, baby. Our target is 97.24. So the further this comes down, the easier it's going to be to take a trade. We're going to look for a trade about 96.50. So another 25 pips to go, and we'll look for the bounce back up to 97.24. Alright, so that's a nice little opportunity. About 90 pips there, folks. Once this pullback's done, they got to square up this candle. So they square up the candle and bounce. We're looking to go to 97.24.
カナダ円ですね。今60分チャート見てます。で、このキャンドルスクエアアップしてきたら買いたいよねってことで、90ピップありますから買いたいよねってことを言ってます。
New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen went to virtually the target, but not quite, so they haven't taken it out yet. We're going to square this candle up here on the New Zealand yen, come back down, and we're going to get the same trade again back up to 81.30. So after the pullback and the square up here, staying inside the channel, we're going to take the bounce up to 81.30. Don't miss that. That's a great, nice little trade right there. Pound New Zealand. All right, up to the
9円ですね。これも同じくスクエアアップをしてきて、チャンネルの中にいる限り、跳ね返ってきたら買っていきたよね。この R の、1、2、3、4、5、6ですね。ここまでナイスリトルトレードって言ってますけど、いいスペースありますよねってことを言ってます。戻ってきて跳ね返ったら買いましょうと。
40 on the scale. Scrunch the candles down so I get more information. Wow, a lot on this chart too. Alright, so we can see we're at a 1, 2, 3, and we might need a 4 here. We might need to come up here and come down again. We'll see. If it does come up here like this to here and turns to the downside, our next target is right down here. Alright, if it doesn't and it breaks here, you're going to have trouble trading in here, and then you only got this, you have about 60, 70 pips right down in here. So you would make a trade from here down to the day chart bottom, but you better know where that day chart bottom is, folks. That's all I can tell you. So you better get the line on correctly. All right, so we will.
ポンドキーですね。これ一回戻ってきてのリトレースしてきてからの売りでいきたいですよね。このダブルボトムまで売っていきたいねということを言ってます。
We'll take a trade to the downside there, below this S6.
で S6 割ってきたら、この白い HSI 割ってきたら、このスペースですよね。デイチャートのピンクのトレンドラインまで売っていきたいねということを言ってます。
No, either A or B, either way work. I'd like to see them pull up first. If they pull up, I'm real interested in. All right, silver. Silver, we're waiting to see if we get this break of the support. As soon as we break support, we're going to be looking at there's a strong support here. But if they break this support right here, they're going to slam right into this one. So the best thing to do is wait for them to break, hook, hit that, hook back up, and then trade it to the downside. All right. We actually really want this trade more than anything if we can get it. But right now they're showing big signs that they're not done. They're not going up. All right. So to finish this wave to the downside, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 wave. Could actually be right here and get the bounce.
シルバー、銀ですね。XAG です。このサポート強いので、ここ割ってきてブレイクフック&5で売ってきたよね。もしこのトレンドライン割ってきたら買っていきたよねってことを言っています。銀の240分チャートですね。
Alright, so if we get a bounce here, we would be interested in that trade also. Everybody see that? So if this is the end of the fifth wave to the downside and it ends right here, a bounce up to here is trade 1, and bounce, and then number 2 is right here. Now, advanced traders can take A. Newbies cannot. Newbies will take B. Advanced traders will take A and B. Newbies will take B. Okay. All right. What are they doing with the dollar? They are still doing nothing. It's just going sideways. But what does that tell you? Sideways move in a downtrend means they're going to continue to sell.
で、今、1、2、3、4、5波目が終わりそうですよねと、この、いきますよねと。そしたら A っていうところで戻ってきますよね。で、初心者というか、あんまり慣れてない方は、このトレンドブレイクの B っていうパターン B ですね。このトレンドブレイクを買っていった方がいいよねってことを言っています。
Dollars, which means the euro, the pound, the New Zealand, the Aussie should go the upside. Means the dollar Swiss and the dollar CAD and the dollar yen should go the downside. So we're tuned in here that that's a real possibility. All right, pound cheap. All right, got a pound in it, so be careful. And there's not a lot of room up here. If we get a pullback, I'm really interested. But right now, we're not showing a pullback at all. And we're up here in the stratosphere here, so unless we get a pullback, I'm not going to trade the pound cheap. All right, pound Aussie. Before we chart, pound Aussie is going to the downside. Why? Because the Aussie has been going to the upside.
ポンドフランですね、240分です。これ一回戻ってきてからの買い以外はやることがありませんってことを言ってますね。一回戻ってきたら買いましょうということですね。
So, we're right here at a bottom, and I think the best thing to do is wait for the top of the channel here, right in this area. You'll get the same trade we had yesterday, again down here, more than likely. And we may see it just go sideways here. So the Aussie we know ultimately is going to go to the downside. So, no, we already went through that. Aussie yen, we went through it already.
ポンド王子ですね、240分です。で、昨日っていうのはここのサポートブレイクでここを取っていきましたよね。で、これと同じくまた戻ってきたら同じスペース取っていきたいねってことを言ってます。売りですね。
Aussie yen, we're waiting for the bounce and bounce it. If it bounces, we'll take it. Right here, we're at the bounce point. You must have missed it. We did it about 4 minutes ago. And we're looking for that big opportunity there, Warren. All right, last currency is the euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, yeah, no problem. I just making sure that what it does is it stops me. I have to go back, and then what ends up makes the video longer and longer and longer and longer. We try to keep it down about 10, 12 minutes, and lately it's been going 15. So no problem. We've already done it, so just pay attention when you get to the one we're doing. All right, we're looking for a break, hook, and go. We have a break and a hook right now. So once this comes up high enough, maybe up to the heart line, we look for the sell back to the downside. It ends up being a two-part trade. Comes up here like this, the heart line, and turns. We got trade 1, which we've already done multiple times. Trade 2 is this big one down here. Do not miss this big one right here. If we get that, and we're going. So I'm trying to get to the bathroom myself. I've been here 2.5 hours. So, try to get to the 6,300.
最後ですね、ユーロキウイです。で、トレンドブレイクしてきて、今、ブレイクフックですよね。で、これ、フックが、ハイインナフ、ちゃんと高く、なんていうんですか、このハートラインまで戻ってきて、ちゃんとしたリトレースであったら売っていきたいですよね。まず1つ目、で、2つ目、ブレイクしたら、サポートをブレイクしたら、この2つ目っていうのを取っていきたいですねってことを言ってます。
6,300. When we get to 6,300, be pulling your stop up tight. There it is, nice big snowman there. I don't want to miss that. All right, everybody. I will see Fast Trackers. I'll see you tonight, and that is at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Fast Track Traders will be in the private mentoring room. Right? So see you there. Private mentoring, and we'll see you there. All right. Everybody have a great day.
はい、というわけで今日のセッションリキャップここまでです。また明日撮っていきたいと思います。それではどうもありがとうございました。失礼します。